Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey and I am pregnant. I'm pregnant. It's still so weird. I know that I'm pregnant, but it's still so weird. I'm so excited. Anyways, today will be the first of weekly bump dates. I am also going to tell you what happened during my 2-week wait and the things that I did differently this month, just in case, you want to try some of that. I'm not saying anything that I did differently helped me get pregnant. I'm just believing it was a miracle. So, without further ado, let's get started. I have my notes from my 2-week wait. I have all my symptoms and everything. Alright, so I'm just going to read this real fast because it's a lot. 1 DPO, sore boobs, tired. 2 DPO, sore boobs, tired. Horrible backache, actually cried. And I haven't been crying since I've been back on antidepressants because I was crying every single day. And since I was medicated again, I maybe cried like 3 times before I actually, got pregnant because it's been ridiculous. I've cried like every day. I had this weird feeling on my stomach, like on my lower, like actually right about where my ovary is. Like it felt like I had tape on my skin, like kinetic tape. It felt like I had tape on my skin and it was pulling it tight. And it was really, really weird. And I had never had that feeling before and it just freaked me out. So that was 2 DPO. 3 DPO, sore boobs, exhausted, sad, emotional, irrational, still the weird feeling on my stomach, ugly dry patches on my face, and I was super bloated. 4 DPO, irritable, bad day, headache, runny nose, start of a sore throat, upset stomach. 4 DPO is where the diarrhea started. Sorry guys, it's a TMI channel. 5 DPO, I woke up and I felt drunk. I felt drunk, like not hangover, like I felt drunk, and it was miserable. I was super dizzy and wanted to throw up. I had runny nose, a sore throat, and that's also when the gas started. I had my teeth cleaned that day and it actually hurt. Usually whenever I get my teeth cleaned, it does not hurt. It's just, whatever, they're scraping my teeth and it sounds weird and I don't like it, but okay. I felt super full, but I was super hungry, and I peed a lot, and I had a headache. 6 DPO was a horrible day, and I was impatient with everyone. My boobs were sore, I had an upset stomach, and I was like seriously starving to death. 7 DPO was a better day. I felt good except for indigestion. It wasn't quite heartburn, but I definitely did not feel correct in my stomach. I wore my Pupo shirt, the pregnant till proven otherwise, because I was just really feeling it. Like I knew that I was pregnant and I was going to wear that shirt because last time I wore it I actually was pregnant, and ever since then it's made me sad to wear it or to even look at it. I haven't worn it since then, but I wore it and I felt good about it, and that's because I was actually pregnant. I fell asleep before 10 o'clock, which is really good for me. 8 DPO, I slept late and I was hungry 20 minutes after breakfast. Had a huge lunch and I was still hungry. Diarrhea, sore back. Lawrence said my nipples look puffy. Yeah. Something's actually different when the man notices it. Tender boobs, heavy uterus, extremely exhausted, dark veins, sick to my stomach, headache. My skin was super sensitive. And I had deadly farts. Just close it. 9 DPO. I was awake at 4 o'clock with diarrhea. Walked 1.5 miles at 6 just because I was awake, which is really weird for me because I usually am, in bed until I absolutely have to get up or I'm going to be late. I was really bloated, kind of dizzy, kind of irritable, super excited. 10 DPO, I was so hyper. Like, I was annoying myself so hyper. It was annoying. Had a good day at work, but my back was hurting. My calves cramped a little bit, I was bloated and had a headache, and I was asleep by 8 o'clock. 11 DPO, I was hungry and tired and excited. That's the day I found out I was pregnant. Indigestion, man, it's killing me. I had some chest tightness and shortness of breath. I had a little bit of mild cramping. I was really, really tired. I had to take Tums 3 times that day because I had super bad heartburn. 12 DPO, I had heartburn all day. I woke up super early again. I went on a walk and I literally laid on the floor at work to stretch. So that's up to 12 DPO. Yesterday, I felt horrible. I had a headache all day. My back was killing me. And then today, I'm just really tired, which is great because, you know, hormones. Yeah, two of the things that I would like to note that was different for me this cycle, which were, you know, some things that I actually knew was like, hey, this is really weird. This hasn't happened before. My whole body hurt. Like, I had my teeth cleaned and it almost made me want to cry. I had a chiropractic adjustment and it almost made me want to cry. I had my massage and it hurt. My icy hot patches that I wear on my shoulders and my back every day, whenever I was peeling them off, it hurt so bad I like said bad words because it just hurt to peel them off. I always shower with like water on all the way hot. Like, I don't even turn the cold on at all. But like 6 or 7 DPO, I was like, wow, this really hurts my skin. So I had to like take a lukewarm shower because my skin is just really sensitive and it's weird. And it's just weird. Like, it's been weird. There was another thing I was going to tell you, and now I have to remember what it was. I remember. It's the diarrhea. I've literally had diarrhea for a week. Never had that before, but I literally have had diarrhea for a week. And once again, this is a TMI channel, so if you don't want to listen to it, then don't watch the videos. My farts smell like rotting corpses. Like, I almost made myself throw up at work today because I accidentally passed gas at my desk and I was like, it was horrible and disgusting, and like, I am disgusted with myself. I feel like a trash can. It's gross. It's really gross. It's so gross. Alright, so that was the 2-week wait. What I did differently this month, I actually did use the how is pregnancy brain already kicking in? Like, I cannot remember anything. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go find it because I have no idea what I'm trying to talk about right now. It's pre-seed. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. Anyways, I actually did use pre-seed. He didn't know about it. Whoops. He just thought it was extra juicy. You're welcome. Sorry, babe. I hope you don't watch this one. I also have been taking ubiquinol. I got a bottle. I'll put the link down here of which one I got. But I've been taking ubiquinol 400 milligrams a day. It's less than the IVF, like, because I was looking on, you know, people's IVF vitamin checklist, and ubiquinol was on there. It's a more, not refined form, but it's a better, more absorbable form of CoQ10, which is really, really good for egg health and, you know, overall cellular health. I also was taking Vitex again, and raspberry leaf. I really cannot remember what's going on right now. I feel so distracted. So I did that, but the main thing that I think it was I started taking the ubiquinol. And if you've looked at my chart, like, I guess I'll show you my chart, but we did not have sex the day that I ovulated or the day before I ovulated. We actually did 2 days before I ovulated. So I ovulated cycle day 15 and we baby danced cycle day 13 and then cycle day 16. So depending on which day I actually got pregnant, it could possibly be a girl, because if I got pregnant the 2 days before I ovulated, the sperm with the Y chromosome, yo, my brain hurts. The sperm with the Y chromosome swim slower. So if that's the one that I got pregnant with, then it's probably a girl because it took them longer to get there. Okay, now I am going to show you my beginning weight, and I hate this and I'm really upset about it because I should have done this like the day that I found out that I was pregnant, because I've already gained weight. It's probably just food because I'm starving, but 3 days ago I weighed myself and I was at 151.2, and today I am here. Alright, so I have this little checklist that I copied most of, but had some of my own that I added to it. I look better with the braids in front. I'm going to be doing this every week during my updates. So if you can think of any other questions, not questions, but you know, things to like talk about in there, let me know. So, how far along am I? 4 weeks today. Total weight gain, well, since 3 days ago, 3 pounds. Probably just water and food. Belly measurement, I'll do that in a minute. I'll show you. My sleep, I keep falling asleep like super early. Like I've fallen asleep during the same episode of Seinfeld 3 nights in a row now. Yeah, like I'm falling asleep well before 10 o'clock every night, but I keep waking up at 4 o'clock and it's annoying. The best moment of this week was finding out that I was pregnant. Do I miss anything yet? No. Unexpected symptoms. This goes along with the next one that I'm gonna say. Skin conditions. My face has been so dry. Like, it is insanely dry and it's creeping me out. But that was definitely not expected. Food cravings. Anything I can shove in my mouth, I want to eat. But I really want steamed dumplings. Really. Food aversions, nothing really like, oh, I don't want to eat that, but today I was eating a California roll and it had the wasabi and the pickled ginger beside it, and like the closer I got to those pieces that had that, I almost threw up. So like I had to push my sushi away and let somebody else eat it, because like as soon as I smelled that, I was like, I can't eat the rest of this. It was bad. I was sad about it. Have I started to show yet? Well, I will put in my 4-week picture here today, and you know what? No, I'm gonna show you my actual belly. Hold on, I'll show you. Happy or moody most of the time. I feel like an angry bear, like 75% of the day, and then the other part I'm just so happy and I'm all huggy and it's just great. But like my fuse is really short right now and I feel really bad because I've got a long way to go. I've got a long way to go and my fuse is really short right now. What am I looking forward to? Monday, when my pregnancy pillow comes in. Thank you God and my mother, because she bought me a pregnancy pillow. I'm really excited because I am sleeping with the same old body pillow that my older sister had whenever I was, what, 6? So the pillow is 20 years old. I need a new one, and this is a really great excuse. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Wedding rings on or off? They are still on. My fingers have been a little swollen today, but I don't know, you usually get like more swollen as the day goes on, but they were a lot tighter this morning. But I can like slide them on and off and they're spinny. Maternity clothes, not yet, but I did get a bag of maternity clothes from my friend Brittany today. Thank you, Brittany. You guys are like awesome. Stretch marks, nothing new. I did start out with a lot of stretch marks, so you'll see that whenever I show you my beginning belly picture. Not picture, but you know, video part. Obviously there's no movement except for gas. Have no idea about the gender, except I really do feel like it's a girl. I've always felt like I was gonna have a girl, so that's why, but I feel like it's a girl. There are no labor signs. I have had no spotting or bleeding. Obviously spotting and bleeding is the same thing. No super hard cramping. That's another thing that just like makes me feel like everything's gonna be okay, because when I was pregnant in December, like a week before I found out I was pregnant, I was just cramping so badly and it hurt so bad, and I was like trying to downplay it, you know, this is normal, you're supposed to cramp. I was in so much pain and I just knew something was wrong. So now I'm having no pain, like hardly any cramping, just little pinches here and there, but nothing like actual painful. I can just tell something's going on, you know? And my belly button is currently in. Alright, so let's tuck in the muffin top. And here we go. I am a little bloated. Like I can suck it in, but that really sucks. So there's the front. And the other side. Muffin tops. Oh yeah, but like I have stretch marks all across here and on the inside of my thighs. Those are just, you know, gaining weight stuff. Let me go find the measuring tape. Alright, so I'm going to measure myself every week so that we can see the belly grow, which is really exciting to me. And at the widest point of my stomach, that's not the widest point. Help me, Lord. Widest point is at 36 inches. So, hopefully I won't get ginormous. I don't feel like readjusting the camera, so I'm just gonna chill down here, I think. No, I'm not. That's uncomfortable. Okay. I'm sure a lot of you are wondering when I'm going to the doctor. I'm not going to the doctor until September the 21st. Lit? That's a long way away! But it's okay. It's okay, because I'll be 7 weeks and 6 days whenever I go. And I know that when I go, I'm going to see this like big pounding heartbeat, which is going to make me feel really good. I did go today and have my beta drawn. I won't get the results from that till probably Monday because I have to send it off. Pause, rewind. My doctor's office is an hour away, so I can't go there to get blood drawn. I go to Quest, that is in my hometown. Because, you know, like I can just run over there on my lunch break, get my blood done, and then go back to work and not have to miss any work. Because, you know, I'm saving up baby time, okay? That's really valid, girl. Where am I going? Oh, guys, I almost lost my today. I almost lost it. And I'm glad it was done through email, because if I was actually on the phone with somebody, I would not have been kind. Tuesday, whenever I found out I was pregnant, I emailed my doctor's office and said, hey, I'm pregnant, I have super positive tests, can you please send me over an order for a beta and a progesterone and schedule me an appointment for an ultrasound. The next day, somebody emailed me, okay, well here's when we can do your appointment. I'll send your message over to triage so they can get you your blood work ordered. So I called later on in the day. They were like, oh, we haven't received anything yet. Okay. So, you know, I'm thinking maybe they just haven't done it yet. So then Thursday, I emailed them again. And I was like, hey, I'm still waiting for you to send over my order for my blood work. What's going on? Like I'm really, like, I have really positive tests. I would like to know what my progesterone is. I've had miscarriages. I really want to be comfortable with this. I would feel much more comfortable if I went ahead and had my blood drawn. Still nothing. So I called the doctor's office this morning and she was like, oh, well, they sent the order over yesterday. I was like, oh, really? Because they said they were gonna call me and let me know they sent it. She was like, oh, somehow they missed it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go get my blood drawn now. So I go to get my blood drawn. She takes one vial of blood, says, all right, you're done. I was like, you can do a beta and a progesterone in the same tube? Oh, this only says for a beta. What? So, luckily, I had an old 21-day progesterone order that was waiting in the computer, but it was from the other doctor that screwed me up real bad. So, like, I was almost like, I don't even want to do it under his name because I don't want my results getting sent to him. But I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to be a big girl and suck it up. So, I ended up having both of those tests done. I was livid. So, I emailed them and I told them that I felt like I wasn't a priority and, you know, my concerns weren't being heard and I've been waiting for 4 days. And they apologized and, you know, I felt a little bit better, but I was still mad. I was really mad. Really mad. All right, last but not least, here are pictures of my final pregnancy test. Yes, if you're in the Facebook group, you've already seen all of these. If you're not in the Facebook group, you're welcome for this progression line porn. Here is my progression for first response test. You can see the top one, which is my first one, 11 DPO, and each day it gets darker and darker and darker, and this afternoon is the one at the very bottom, and that one and the one before it and the one before it all have test line that is darker than the control line. Here are my Walmart tests. I only had 4 of them, so I did what I could. Those are all very dark. And then these 2 are just cheapies. The top one is my 11 DPO test, and the bottom one is one that I took this morning. So there you have it. Guys, I am like legitimately pregnant. I can't wait to get my beta back because I just want to like see hundreds and hundreds. I just want it to be like hundreds, and they'll be like, oh, I think you're having twins, which would be insane. Oh my god, everybody's like, you're having twins. I'm like, oh my god, don't say that. That's scary. That's scary. That's scary. Okay, I'm done talking. This has probably been the longest video I've made in a while, but I had a lot of important information to tell you, okay? I'm really pregnant. And I'm gonna feel even much more better tomorrow, the day that I'm supposed to start my period, when I don't start my period. That's gonna make me feel so much better. It's like, yeah, for real. I'm excited. Okay, stay tuned. Every Friday now, guys, every Friday is gonna be a pregnancy update. Oh, by the way, my estimated due date is like May 3rd-ish, so. May, baby, I got a May, baby. I can hold it in for 2 more days and it can be a Cinco de Mayo. Okay, I'm really getting tired. It's 8 o'clock, it's time for me to go to bed. Good night.